It was a duck. A duck. It was a duck.
What kind of man takes advantage of another man's bird blindness? This episode healed my trauma so much, and all I gotta say is I was right. I was right, but James Gunn said no. Let's take it a step further. My theory was that the jarhead they were referring to is Rick Flag Jr. But they said no.
Hardcore and Rick Flag Jr. were a thing in our universe too, before Cordell Matisse.
Basically what happened this episode, we open up with Chris in the alternate universe, still kind of hungover, and his brother a little suspect, okay? He wakes up, he realizes he has to go see Hardcore at Argus. He does a little pop quiz with his brother, a.k.a. Hey, where does Hardcore work? Okay, can I use your truck? Oh, I got a peace cycle. Oh, okay. Later, you go see Hardcore. They see each other at Argus, and then, wait, who's that? He interacts with Rick Flag Jr. again. He's interesting, we'll say. This Rick Flag Jr., though, is a bit clumsy, a bit interesting, and he's definitely jealous. And Hardcore just sat over here, she was like, you know what? Hey, let us talk. So they go off, they talk. They're walking in the park, and then boom, the Sons of Liberty attack. Chris takes it upon himself to jump from this building to this building, stick the landing, and bloodily murder everyone. Honestly, my worst nightmare is seeing Peacemaker walk through my door like that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, fuck Daredevil, fuck Batman. I'm scared of Peacemaker, yo. After this episode. Like, just looking at you straight face like that. I bet Vigilante, if you didn't wear a mask, would probably also look at you like that. Or at least smiling. But you get the gist. No, it's scary. It's scary. So then, afterwards, he defuses the bombs. He gets them gone. And, boom, his brother blows up this helicopter. And they have this nice little brotherly moment where he's like, nice job, Quizzy. And that's that. He gets back home. Him and his brother have another heart-to-heart where he's like, I really missed you, man. And his brother's like, well, I'm right here, man. You don't got to worry about that, man. He's like, but I missed you, man. And then he texts Hardcore and he's like, yeah. So I'm going to be out of commission for a few days. I'm going to be back, though, girl. And then he goes back to the other universe. And as he's doing that, Argus has a whole army of people about to come attack him and grab him. Yeah, also, Tim Meadows' character, Mr. Flurry. It was a duck. It was a duck. I was right. But now it's on to the next theory, now that we know I was right there. In the most recent Peacemaker podcast that they do for, that James Gunn does, he almost spilled something. I don't know what he spilled. But he, confirmed that at the beginning of this next episode, episode 4, next week's episode, we will learn where Augie got the QUC from, or where he built it, or, whatever. I feel like episode 4 is really going to start setting things in motion, because if you don't remember, everybody, critics and all the early testers who watched it all exclaimed that they weren't able to see the 6th, 7th, and 8th episode. They were only able to see the first 5 episodes, and James Gunn himself says that they are like a new season, so I'm really interested to see what they do with that. But it looks like in this new trailer that I'm not sure what that is in his hand, and it could be anything, but I'm pretty sure that's the QUC, or at least a mobile version of it. But it's interesting because we see him running here with it, and then in this image, we see him opening it up, and it at least looks like it's opened up, or at least that's, like, the thing he was holding that opened up. But then in this image with Economos, we see him hacking the actual door itself to open it. So, I'm really curious. But let me know your theories down in the comments below. Let me know what y'all think about it, and if you like the content, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, repost, all that, and I will see y'all in the next one.